Greetings, royal queens and kings. Welcome to the Queen Tulsa Show. I am your host, Queen Tulsa. Welcome to the Butterfly Lounge. Please tap the like as you stroll in. We definitely welcome you all. This is going to be opinionated and speculation on some of these topics. Now, opinions are definitely not facts. Okay. So we're going to jump right on into the hot topics. And our first topic on the docket tonight is going to be a tragic story. Very tragic story. Don't really know what is going on in his daytime and age. But listen here, we have to cover the news. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Look, Lontre Clark, 23, allegedly firebombed his girlfriend's apartment in a jealous rage after learning he may be dating. By learning she may be dating his. Oh, after learning he may be dating his ex girlfriend, unaliving four, injuring several others, and leaving a 4-year-old in a grave condition. The intended target survived, but dozens were displaced by the deadly blaze. Trigger warning, let's get into it.
Prosecutors say 23-year-old Lontre Clark was angry that his friend and ex-girlfriend were dating, that he allegedly threw a Molotov cocktail into the Austin neighborhood apartment where they were, sparking a fire that killed 4 people, including Smith's pregnant cousin and her young son.
It's an uphill journey, and the journey has not yet begun. The healing has not yet begun. We're a family that's hurting. We're a family that's sad. We're a family that's in pain.
Calling it a horrific crime and a brazen disregard for life, a Cook County judge showed Clark no mercy. Authorities arrested the 23-year-old Chicago man in downstate Springfield on Wednesday. He now faces murder, attempted murder, and aggravated arson charges, along with dozens of additional felony counts. 5-year-old Jason Henry, his mother, 32-year-old Regina Brown Henry, who was 3 months pregnant, Gina's sister, Destiny Brown Henry, and a 76-year-old. Prosecutors say
Y'all, this very, 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 very tragic. Let's go ahead and get into some of these comments. Someone says learning to walk away is hard but necessary. Yeah, you're crashing out for sure. Rest in peace to all who lost their lives. Someone says, and they say women are the emotional ones. Men cannot handle rejection at all. I really pray no one ever loves me this much. Someone says a lot of men need to learn how to handle rejection, learn conflict resolution skills. He is so wrong for this, but messing with someone's friend will send anyone spiraling. We got to stop playing with people. People who aren't emotionally regulated scare me. Yeah, definitely, definitely a bad situation, a bad turnout. Shout out to Bala Alert. They report ICE can now deport you to a whole new country with just 6 hours warning. ICE can deport you to a whole new country with just 6 hours warning. Blog by Polygirl says, what? A newly surfaced memo from U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, dated July the 9th, outlines a policy that could see migrants deported to countries that aren't even their home nations with as little as 6 hours notice. Under this directive, migrants would typically get 24 hours before removal to a third country, but that window can shrink dramatically in emergencies as long as they've had a chance to speak with a lawyer. The ICE memo, signed by Acting Director Todd Lyons, states the deportees can be sent to nations that have agreed not to persecute or torture them without requiring any additional legal review or screening. This aligns with the Supreme Court's recent decision to lift previous restriction that required fear of prosecution screenings before such deportations could proceed. The fallout was immediate. Shortly after the ruling, 8 individuals from countries including Cuba, Mexico, Myanmar, Myanmar, and Vietnam were flown out to South Sudan, a country few of them had ties to. The Trump team is also pushing several African nations, including Liberia and Senegal, to take in more deportees from outside their borders. For many migrants, the next, you got to read the full story on Baller Alert. Let's get into these comments, though. This country is going to go bankrupt after all these lawsuits get paid. How can they deport you to a country you're not even from? This entire administration needs to be deported. Oh, wake up, people. They are coming for you next. Go on sites like Reddit and look at unedited videos. In Utah, they are sweeping through neighborhoods at an alarming rate. Again, look it up. Don't just ignore it. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Been a lot going on. But what she says, but wouldn't that make you an illegal in that country? Slavery 101, colonialism at its finest. So that word is colonialism. All right. They sent 8 people to South Sudan, a country they have no ties to. This is trafficking. Clock that team. How is this legal if they aren't a citizen of that country? Someone says. If this isn't how the Atlantic slave trade happened, 6 hours notice to a country you aren't from, that's how they accidentally deport Americans? Y'all, have your papers.
Tauwk is now asking a Fulton County judge to change his sentence. The rapper Jeffrey Williams recently filed that request. The court document does not specify the changes he's actually looking for. Williams wants a hearing and a modified sentence. Now, last October, he pleaded guilty to charges in the YSL RICO case.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. It played before I could read the article. Neighbors, shout out to the neighborhood talk. Neighbors, Young Thug may not be done with the courts just yet. Last week, his longtime attorney Brian Steele filed a motion in Fulton County Superior Court seeking to modify the rapper's current sentencing terms. As of now, details of what changes are being requested remain unclear, but Steele is asking for a formal hearing. According to the filing, Georgia law allows a 1-year window after sentencing to request a modification. The motion reads, Young Thug respectfully requests a hearing on this motion, and at the conclusion of same, as he's asked this honorable court to grant the above requested relief and modify Mr. Williams' sentence. If you recall, back in October 2024, Young Thug entered a non-negotiated guilty plea to several charges and pleaded no contest to 2 of the most serious gang-related offenses. He was sentenced to 40 years with 5 to serve in jail, but received a commuted sentence with credit for time already served. This allowed for his release shortly afterward. The rapper is now serving 15 years of probation with strict conditions. He must stay out of Metro Atlanta for a decade, with exceptions for things like funerals, weddings, or family emergencies. He is also restricted from associating with co-defendants, except for his brother and specific contractual dealings with Gunna. Must undergo random drug testing and cannot possess a firearm. Let's get into this article.
Thug is now asking a Fulton County judge to change his sentence. The rapper Jeffrey Williams recently filed that request. The court document does not specify the changes he's actually looking for. Williams wants a hearing and a modified sentence. Now, last October, he pleaded guilty to charges in the YSL RICO case. He received a reduced jail sentence and 15 years probation. He's right now banned from Metro Atlanta for 10 years with some exceptions like family events. Young Thug is now asking a Fulton County judge to change his sentence. The rapper.
Okay, now y'all already know we're going to go to the comments. Someone says, Brody, just go to Alpharetta and chill. You know what? Put him back in because he being ungrateful. How hard can it be to stay out of Atlanta, bruh? Go to Miami or something. He's so ungrateful, shaking my head. Be glad you're free and with your kids. Now he's getting too full of himself. Like, boy, calm down. You need to be grateful they gave you that. He needs to be for real. That probation eating him up. You get what you get and don't throw a fit, sir. Don't keep opening it up. They gonna make it harder. So listen here. I mean, what is it that he's trying to get back to Metro Atlanta for? You know? I mean, you are successful. I get it. Like, go chill. Do everything that they said. Stay out of trouble. I mean, how hard is that? If you're having withdrawals and things like that, go to rehab. Go to rehab. This would be the perfect time for you to go to rehab, get some therapy, get some counseling in your life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's be for real about it. All right,
He
moving right
received a
along. That
reduced.
was very much so ungrateful.
Hi, State Representative Angie Nixon here outside of Alligator Alcatraz. And Hi, State Representative Angie Nixon here outside of Alligator Alcatraz. And we are being denied access because they are saying that the facility is now operational and they're concerned about safety. And so that's more reason for us to be here and wanting to gain access to ensure that the detainees are being treated humanely and that it's safe for them to be there. And so we're sitting here, we've been here for about 20 minutes now trying to gain access to ensure that these folks are treated. So we've been here,
it's actually been an hour.
denied access for an hour, and we've been trying to ensure that these detainees have been treated safely, humanely, with dignity and with respect. We want to make sure that there's no flooding. We want to make sure that there's nothing breaking down, and they won't let us go in. And so we're trying to figure out. They keep giving us a runaround, and they can't. They're not supposed to be denying us access because it is against the law. We are allowed to come here unannounced. And so we're simply just trying to talk to General Counsel, and they're giving us a runaround, connecting us to people who aren't even General Counsel.
No, we know.
All right, so listen here. All right, so let's get into it. So you have Florida State Representative at Alligator Alcatraz. Update on our trip to Alligator Alcatraz. We are being denied access was 1 week ago. People genuinely mad about someone checking on human rights is just insane to me. Meanwhile, homeless people are under bridges, but they found money for Alligator Alcatraz. Make this make sense. Lord, we need you now. Add crimes against humanity to the long list of DeSantis failures as governor. Thanks so much, Angie, for your leadership on this and so many other issues over the last few years. You are a treasure. Keep fighting. We appreciate you on the front line always. Stay in your lane. State legislators don't have jurisdiction or over federal facilities. If it is not safe for the elected officials, it is not safe for anyone. All right. So what are y'all thoughts on that? Y'all get on up. All right, let's get into it. I don't even cover this. I'm not even gonna do that. I don't like all that violence and stuff. The internet reacts to Justin Bieber's new album Swag. I think is that with Gorilla? All right, they got the Whitney Houston. Justin Bieber dropped an album, and all the features are black artists. Bieber is back. Okay, I'm at the
Shorty, I don't know what got into Justin Bieber, but that album, Swag, somebody gave that nigga some Kool-Aid and some soul food before he got in that booth, boy. Like, I like the production. It had that retro 80s type of vibe, you feel me? Almost like that new age Michael Jackson type swag. But when I say that motherfucker had ultimate soul, like, first 3 songs was like a warm-up. But once he started off with that Go Baby, it was up from there.
That's my baby. She's iconic. If you need time, just take your time. If you need time, just take your time. ain't walking away.
Okay, so his album now, they said that he's back. Justin Bieber was really the last male pop superstar. None of the current male pop singers are even going to touch this level of fame. Listen here, Justin Bieber has definitely had a run in this industry, and yes, good to see that he's doing his thing. Remembering Minnie Riperton, who passed away 46 years ago, today known for her 5 octave vocal range and the timeless classic, Loving You. Her music continues to inspire and captivate listeners around the world. Here's her daughter, Maya Rudolph, paying tribute to her on Saturday Night Live. All right, so shout out to her. Yes. In 1981, a pediatrician saved a premature baby by working overtime to stabilize him. In 2011, the same boy, now a paramedic, rescued the pediatrician from a burning vehicle after a crash. Come on now, you got to treat. Come on now, you never know who's going to be there to help you. What an amazing story. All right, y'all. Mendez brothers could have their murder convictions thrown out. Let's get into it. Now, the judge in the Mendez case says the new evidence unearthed in the murder case, if true, makes a compelling case to throw out their convictions, which would mean they could be released even without a parole board hearing. Exclusive story over at TMZ. Okay, y'all get on over there and read it. All right, who is this? Vintage everything. Yes, throwback Jill Marie Jones cheerleading for the Dallas Cowboys in the 1990s. All right, Jill Marie looking fabulous. Okay. Yes, come on, Dallas Cowboys. All right. Ghislaine Maxwell ready to expose the Epstein list to Congress. Is she? Oh, she's ready. She's ready to talk. Y'all think that honey, she's gonna get up out of there like Jeffrey Epstein? Get into this. Prisoner serving multiple sentence escapes jail by hiding in fellow cellmates luggage as he's released. Child, so they got a man on the rise. A man escaped from prison as his cellmate was being released by hiding in his bag, and officials are still searching for him. Child, how could the guy hide in his luggage? They keep it in their cell, the luggage. Didn't know prisoners had luggage. Is this page hacked? Cause must have been a big luggage bag, or he was a small guy. It doesn't sound right. Child, it sounds like somebody helps him get on up out of there. Okay, speaking of getting on up out of there, Rashida Nicole calls out Miss Nikki Baby, claims she's been harassing her behind the scenes and wishing death on her unborn child. Now, I don't get it. These celebrities, honey, they be doing too much, girl. Get your money, work your business, and move on. I am R. Nicole says, I was really trying to chill because I'm pregnant, but I'm so tired of this bitch keep talking about me. So let's talk about it. It's giving obsessed. You are so focused on blaming me for y'all problems. He decided to leave. I do not mention you, nor do I care. This lady has harassed me the entire time behind the scenes, trying to have people call me to abort my baby, wishing death on my unborn child, and so much more. I'm done. And just a PSA, my due date is in December. So again, y'all do the math. Thank you for all the free promo though while I'm baking this beautiful baby. Thank you to all the negative, miserable people for your expert opinions and comments, because you know what's going on in my life better than I do. How could I ever forget? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, because I know I am. Let her cook. I'm just loading up.
Last time Nikki Baby was here, she came. You came with your man.
Yes, I was.
What happened?
Okay, so I got pregnant. We had the baby. Boom, boom, boom. And then, like, when she was 4 weeks old, he started acting weird towards the end of the relationship. Like he kept going outside to talk on the phone. And that was what I should have noticed. And I was like, why? This is when he started doing, when Tweaker came out. And I thought he was going outside because I was like, oh, he's talking to labels and this and that. And I guess I should have stopped being so naive. But I'm also taking care of 2 kids, a newborn and my son. So
All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get up into this article. It says, LaAngelo Ball reportedly files for divorce from Rashida Nicole shortly after her pregnancy announcement. Oh, what? New beginnings. Wish I had the right words to describe this journey, but I guess if I had to define it, all I can truly say is I'm grateful, terrified, anxious, nauseous, hangry, all of the above. As a teen mom, I was always hesitant about going through pregnancy and parenthood again. Like, if you know, you know. I want to thank my daughter for being here for me during this process, always demonstrating unconditional love, reassuring me that everything is all right, and for now, I choose to protect my peace. All right, so what are y'all thoughts on it? I mean, I think that she should just focus on her baby and her pregnancy and live in her moment and not really focus on what's really going on in reality, because at the end of the day, the baby is pretty much should be your main concern, both of y'all as parents. Someone says, welcome to When the Tables Turn. Sorry, I'm with Nikki. Girl by swerve in the corner and cry. Team Nikki, baby. Sorry, not sorry. She thought she won. Take that L, boo, like a G. Won't be surprised if that man left her and went back to his family. Plus, Nikki is her own boss. I'll just leave that there.
Is your birthday?
All right, well, people are sounding off. Man sues the Minneapolis-based Jefferson bus lines for racial discrimination. This is breaking news, and that's from attorney Crump, a child. And a broad-based Nigerian woman in the U.S. was gifted $50,000 and a brand new car after helping out popular American content creator Zachary, not knowing he was famous at the time. Y'all get into the story.
Do you have Advil by any chance?
I have ibuprofen. Wear your shoes.
I don't have shoes.
Okay, you can wear this one. Let me get you ibuprofen.
Are you sure?
Is it a prescription drug?
What's your name?
I was just about to go pump some milk, so.
Oh, you're a mom?
Yeah, she's 5 months. Do you need something to eat? Because back home, they will force you to eat something before you take a drug.
I haven't eaten all day, to be honest, like since yesterday.
Okay. You want me to bring you a table outside here so you can sit here and eat?
Thank you so much.
When people are kind to me, I feel like
What's your dream?
I had an emergency C-section. I really cannot do what I used to be able to do. I was at Tim Hortons.
Where's Dad?
He just up and disappeared.
He doesn't play a role in her life?
He hasn't seen her since we were born.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Can I borrow them?
Yeah.
I'll come back and I'll pay you for them too.
You don't need to. I think this is the longest I've talked in a very long time.
Why did you help me?
Well, like my mom always said, whatever you do for someone else will do it for you. I've gotten help from people that I didn't even know from Adam. So if I see another person, I do the same.
Do you have a couple quarters for the bus? Or a bus ticket? Do you have anything?
Yeah, couldn't find the $1.
Oh, Looney.
Looney.
Thank
so
you.
I had to. You want some cheese with the apple? I know some people eat apple with cheese.
I can't take the money from you.
Why not? You need it for the bus.
There, watch this.
Yeah. So nothing is wrong with your legs.
I have something for you.
Did you take the Tylenol at least?
I have $1,000 cash for you.
You're joking.
No, you're a single mom working hard and you were kind to me.
Oh, I had to.
It's $1,000.
Thank you so much.
I love you.
Oh, me too.
$50,000 cash for you.
Okay. How are you? I'm fine. I have like 201 things to say. I was trying to think, how am I going to get some stuff for my baby? I was looking for someone who has a Costco card so that I could go get it cheap at Costco.
Yep.
And then he gave me $1,000. Whew.
How's your baby?
She's fine. So nice to meet you. She bought you the pampers and wipes and your soap.
Last time I came, you had like a baby seat here.
The one she had It's actually like a little bit too small for her now. So I just traded with someone, but the one they gave me is not good.
I was surprised for you.
Okay.
How was your day?
It's great. My friend came over and I'm trying to make us one local meal. Every day.
Every day.
Jesus.
My friends, they have a daycare company called Toy Box, and they want to give her free daycare. So you can get back to pursuing.
Breath.
So you can catch your breath. I got you a surprise too.
What's that? Hi, Jesus.
I hear a lot about sin.
Hi.
Don't think that I'll be a saint. I might go down to the river. There's a way that the sky opens up when we touch.
That's $50,000 cash for you.
Hey, Isaac, you never laugh. God will bless you. God will bless anything you touch. What will I say that will be enough? God bless you people. He has free daycare. Mama, that's free daycare. Daycare I've been thinking about.
She was in labor for more than 12 hours, and the baby wasn't descending past 4 centimeters. So like, sister, if I have this baby through surgery, I can go back to work. When they went into surgery, the umbilical cord was wrapped around her neck 3 times. It's a miracle.
Listen here, you all. I'm over here tearing up, about to cry. Okay, let me wipe my tears away. Tears of joy, tears of joy. Those were happy tears. It says an abroad-based Nigerian woman in the U.S. was gifted $50,000 in a brand new car after helping out popular American content creator Zachary, not knowing he was famous at the time. This what every rich person should do instead of wasting their money on dumb stuff. Look how she fell on her knees and instantly to give thanks to the Most High is undoubtedly the most purest thing I've seen in a very long time. God bless you for being a blessing to her. God sent her an angel. I hope y'all are still keeping in contact. I need a follow up. Zach has helped many Nigerians than the federal government has ever done. Man saw, man shed tears, man feel inspired to be able to put a smile on someone's face. The father of the baby will be regretted now. Babies are blessings. I always tell people, Ebre is truly a kind lady. She didn't even know the camera was recording her. Be a human. Be to this kind of gesture and kindness from other people. It's not about the gifts. It's about her personalities, her attitude, and behavior to that guy. Yes, I love it. You know, I definitely.
By Nietzsche.
Let's get into it. All right. So, speaking of getting into it, we're going to go ahead and go on over here to our favorite blog. Okay. One of our favorite blogs is Media Takeout. Yep. Media Takeout. So, listen, they have Drake over here. Drake buys blonde girlfriend a $1.5 million friendship ring. Child, you want to be friends? Listen, not just friends. Like nothing like that is just friends, right? Oh, ew. All right, so let's get right on up into it. Is Drake in love and possibly getting married? Inside his luxurious link up with Georgia Montour. Okay, Drake's latest muse is definitely getting the VIP treatment, and we're all watching it unfold like a luxury soap opera. Let's talk Georgia Montour, the 30-year-old wealthy and effortlessly IG influencer who is a glamorous mom of 2 has caught Champagne Poppy's attention in a big way. And in typical Drake fashion, he's making sure we all know it. First came the $1.5 million ring back in April. Yep, a whole ring, a jaw-dropping piece of ice that screams you're special. Then last month, he gave Georgia a lyrical nod in one of his tracks, Subtle. Never Drake shuts out the girls he likes like it's part of the deal. Baby, when I tell you that ring is big, okay? That is a fabulous ring, baby. Baby ice. Okay. Listen. And now things just got even more personalized. A wireless festival, eagle-eyed fans, clock jersey wearing a custom jacket, repping the businesses of Georgia's friends and family. A fashion flicks and a support your crush's inner circle move. Iconic and confusing all at once. Listen here. But wait, it gets sweeter. Like Harad's roses, kind of sweet. Just yesterday, Media Takeout confirmed that he pulled the full rom-com stunt, flying Georgia in, taking her on the Harad shopping spree, and showering her with the classic roses. She's staying at the same luxury hotel as him in London, though in a different room. So technically, not that scandalous. Okay, I'll get into that. Listen, I mean, he's doing his thing. I mean, if he's happy, do you think, if he's going to get married and, he's ready to give away this, persona and really retire? And I mean, is he going to retire after that? Because usually when people, marry off, they're usually ready to retire, especially somebody in this business. So, in my opinion, from Drake and his sales and the Young Money, the money is definitely there. They made Birdman a billionaire. Get into that. Now, here's the thing. Georgia isn't your average tabloid girl. She's rich in her own right. Private so far. And raising two kids, not exactly for clout. And that might be a part of her allure for Drake, who's known for falling hard for beautiful women who don't need him, but still let him spoil them. Okay. So what's really going on here? Romance, PR, Drake just being Drake. Probably a mix. Let's be honest. Drake lives for the dramatic soft launch, poetic lyrics, grand gestures, and a few luxury items later. And we're all emotionally invested in something that might not last past cuffing season. But whether it's just a vibe or the start of his new big heartbreak album, we're just here for the ride. Clock that tea, okay? Now, they're saying Georgia's getting ring wrapped about in romance, a wedding, unlikely, but a lavish Instagram last summer love story with a certified lover boy energy. Oh, it's happening. Listen here, I truly agree with that. It's like, when you're out here and you're coming out with these projects and things like that, you need people talking about you, because just from those gestures right there, it's like, okay, he's made little gestures, saying her name and things like that. Is she going to be in a song? Is this his new love interest? You know what I'm saying? Y'all get into this. Tiger Woods. Okay, Tiger Woods getting engaged to Trump daughter-in-law, Vanessa. Yes, honey. Yes. Tiger Woods and Vanessa Trump's summer romance goals or royal engagement incoming. Okay, girlies, let's talk tea, because Tiger Woods has officially gone head over golf clubs for Vanessa Trump. Yes, that Vanessa Trump, the one formerly married to Donald Trump Jr. And apparently Tiger's ready to put a ring on it, or at least drop a few million to say, I'm into you. Okay. So Drake isn't the only one out here doing his thing, right? Word on the extremely wealthy street is that Tiger 49 is smitten like a notebook level, Disney Prince level. Let me rent a yacht in the Mediterranean for you and your glam squad smitten. A source spilled to In Touch that Tiger is grinning from ear to ear and telling close friends that this is the best relationship he's ever had. Child, let's get into it. Can we pause here? Okay. Because Tiger's been famously thrifty. Get into that. And now he's out here renting super yachts and swimming in the Med with Vanessa and her Lux inner circle. The glow up is very real, okay? And don't think this is just a summer fling. Insiders are saying engagement talk is already on the table. Yep, whirlwind romance alert. Apparently, Tiger's diving full send into Vanessa's world, even showing up at the White House with her and getting the full presidential seal of approval. Insert shock emoji and a small, what is life here? Okay. Let's not forget their connection wasn't born in some flashy club or private party. It started adorably enough through their teens. Tiger's kids, Sam and Charlie, and Vanessa's daughter, Kai, attended the same school and hit rival junior golf tournaments. So, yes, their meet cute includes PTA meetings and post-game orange slices. Clock that tea. Since confirming their romance in March 2025, they gone on Instagram official with Tiger posting a heart-melting pic set caption, "Love is in the air and life is better with you by my side." Vanessa followed up with some equally sweet vibes on her IG story. And yes, Ivanka Trump even dropped in a "so happy for you both" comment. Child, she kind of, if memory serves me correctly, she kind of looks like his other wife. He has a type. But let's address the elephant on the ferry. Tiger's past, his history of infidelity is no secret, and some close to the couple say it still casts a bit of a shadow. But from what we're seeing now, the man is trying. Whether it's time, money, or public declarations, Tiger seems to be going all in on this one. Okay, so congratulations to him. Congratulations on his happiness, child. Moving right along. Okay. Um, let's get into it. Kid Cudi got married to his longtime girlfriend. Clay Thompson drops $300,000 on vacation with Meg Thee Stallion. And when Dwayne Martin divorced Tisha Campbell, all she had was $21. We're definitely going to cover that on the next show when I come back later on today. And then we will be skipping right on over to another website to get some information from, which is going to be all about the tea. I want you guys, I have to say the best for last. How you doing? So this is some information from a website called All About the Tea. And let's get into it. It was the Charles Oakley claims Angela spiked his drink or used a witch doctor to trick him into marriage. And see, this is my thing. When I saw Angela go into that office, and I didn't know that was her therapist. Making controversial remarks about his marriage to wife Angela Oakley during a recent podcast appearance. Now, I want y'all to clock this tea, okay? Let me go ahead and get a little lag on it, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into it. The former NBA star 60 shared that his 2016 Las Vegas wedding to Angela wasn't planned and suggested something unusual influenced his decision to tie the knot that night. Clock.c. It wasn't even planned. We were in Vegas. We just did it, Charles said during the interview. He added that he told someone he believed somebody put something in his drink before the spur of the moment nuptials. All right, so let's go ahead and take a listen. Okay, not really sure what's going on there. Okay, not really sure what's going on there, but we're going to go ahead and conclude this broadcast. I definitely want to thank each and every one of you for coming by and gracing the show. I hope you all found something that you can take into this day. And thank you all so much for giving me an opportunity to share some hot topics with you. Well, listen here, this concludes our broadcast. I am your host, Queen Tulsa, and you have a great day on purpose. So long.